Okay. Oh, sorry, I thought you raised your hand, sorry.
I did not raise my
hand. Sorry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I guess just, A'ja Wilson was announced as MVP today. What are your thoughts on just the season that she's had and the fact that, her name's in the record books?
I mean, look, she's one of the best in the world. And, what she's been able to do, in particular in the last, 18, 20 games, has been incredible. She's led this team and not just from a production standpoint, but from a leadership standpoint. She continues to elevate her game. And, she's just one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, kind of like the Atlanta series, Las Vegas is another team you guys played 3 times early in the season, haven't seen in a while. Just what has changed with Las Vegas in these 2 months since you've seen them?
Yeah, I mean, they're playing like the Las Vegas Aces that you expect to see. I know that, everybody wants immediate success, but they had a lot of change, and it takes time. It takes time to integrate new players. It takes time when you've got a front court that's recovering from injury. It takes time when you're playing, your core heavy minutes. And they put it together, and they've made a great run, and they continue to show why they've won multiple championships. And it's going to be a challenge for us.
Coach, with Colson being out and coming back, and I know she's already been back, but being back again, has she kind of taken over some of the coaching perspective of how we can beat the Aces in the sense of what their strengths are and where we can expose our weaknesses?
I mean, Sid is always a coach on the floor, no matter the series. And, I in particular, but our team really missed her when she wasn't traveling with us because she sees things. I mean, she's the point guard mentality, and she's an elite communicator. Oftentimes I would just give her the board and let her kind of go to work. But she's one of those that we need, in the huddles, we need in the locker room, we need her perspective. And yes, I'm sure she's going to be able to continue to give our players different insights. But more than anything, her presence for us and just uplifting us and being able to be a coach on the bench and in the locker room for us has been huge.
Katie actually raised her hand this time.
I did. There's been a lot of attention paid to the on-court matchup, but I'm wondering what you think about the matchup between the coaches. Just what's it like for you to be facing off against Becky Hammond in this moment, as former players in this league, with, I would imagine, mutual respect? Yeah,
I mean, we're obviously both ultimate competitors, but I think our stories are so fun. I mean, we both came from small towns in small communities. Played against each other in college, and our journeys to get to this point, and I have the ultimate respect for Becky, being competitors, being friends, and now being in this position, the respect for what she's done with her team and continues to do with her team. She's been a leader in a lot of different ways, starting with how she played, and the way that her career, progressed. It's a good lesson for all of the young ones that, don't understand that it doesn't happen always like right away, right? I'm incredibly grateful that our paths continue to cross in these moments, and looking forward to competing against her and her team.
Just going back to Sid for a second, obviously veteran presence means a lot, but just what has she meant to your locker room personality-wise?
She's been great. She's obviously got great comedic timing. She keeps everybody locked in when they need to be locked in, and she does a good job of loosening up the room when it needs to be loosened up. She's number one, a great human being, the ultimate competitor, and the ultimate leader. She leads from all positions. And, we're thankful and grateful that we have her in our locker room. But she's been a really important piece of not just leadership, but connectivity. And it's important to have connectors on your team, and she's one of them.